Hello, my beautiful friends. It's Lisa here from Arcaneandstellar. I'm coming at you with a timeless pick a card reading. We're going to be looking at who has an eye on you and why do they have an eye on you? What are they wanting? What are their intentions? Well, let's find out. So we've got 4 different groups to choose from. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I want you to tune into your intuition and see where you're feeling drawn. Now, with that being said, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's watching and thank you for your patience. I know I haven't uploaded a lot. I've had a kind of a rough summer, I would say. My grandfather passed away. I had a bunch of stuff happening as well in August where I just haven't had time emotionally, intellectually, really. I just had a lot going on in my family, some more stuff going on, health problems, just all kinds of stuff. So I'm not going to delve in and get into too much detail, but I've just had a lot going on. So thank you for being here. And I am sorry I haven't been uploading a lot lately. Just a lot going on, but I'm excited to be here. And I hope that this is going to be a helpful reading for you. I pray that this finds you when you need it, that it gives you the information you need when you need it. And let's go ahead and get started. Hello, my beautiful friends. If you chose group number 1, this is your reading. So you've chosen this beautiful rose. Now, one of the first things that I notice about this rose that's dried out is that you see the yellow and it's turning into that burgundy. That usually, obviously this is a little bit from aging, but just in terms of symbolism, this can indicate friendship turning into love. So for some of you, I already have a feeling here that we're going to be seeing somebody who's catching feelings for you. But let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. We've got the Knight. Oh, the Knight's very romantic, generally speaking. We also have the Knight of Athames and the Horned God, or the Emperor. So we've got the Knight of Athames, the Horned God. So this person could have Aries energy. They also could have air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. We've also got Prairie Dog with affection. We've got unconditional love. Oh, this is very nice. And we've got, okay, so the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, which is more signifying what they're looking for or what they're wanting or what's the deal. A little bit more deeper into that. Let me just organize the cards a little bit. My hands are kind of shaky today. Sorry about that, if you're noticing. I hate to be annoying. So with the Knight here, we have somebody who has the qualities of the Knight. And this can talk about dedication, devotion, and positive values. This also talks about the person who's ready to go into battle at all times for the people and ideals they serve. So that makes sense a lot too with the Emperor. This is somebody who's ready and willing to go into battle, is ready to fight for what they want. This is somebody who loves you very much. Now, no, it won't be actually, I think for not all of you, it's not going to be necessarily somebody who's catching feelings or a crush. This actually could be somebody who's ready to fight for your love. Maybe it's somebody you've had issue with, but this can be somebody who's quite impulsive, who's quite intelligent, but at the same time is ready maybe to step up and mature. This could be somebody who's willing to level up for you, who's looking at you in a different light. I feel here, this is definitely somebody, we have that 24, so it does make me feel like maybe 24 is somehow relevant, or that number, that angel number, but it does make me feel like somebody who is trying to overcome maybe certain fears to kind of finally take a chance toward you. This could be somebody who's really wanting to come toward you. But yeah, with the Prairie Dog here in affection, this is definitely somebody who has romantic feelings. So, you know, it's hard to say sometimes when I pull these cards who has an eye on you, whether it'll be romantic or not. And in this case it is. It says prairie dogs touch and kiss a lot. It may simply be the result of excessive grooming, but the touching aspect is real. Are you getting enough touch? Do you need a hug? Has it been too long since you've indulged in self-care or self-pleasure? It's time to be vulnerable and real about your need for touch. The average human needs 12 hugs a day, so many reports say. Lots of us didn't don't even receive one, sorry. Get a massage, snuggle with your bestie, and ask your friends, your partner, or your colleague to share a hug. If it's not a thing to do in your family or friend circle, be the one daring enough to make it weird. Get awkward if you have to, but get it done. Your body craves the dopamine and your psyche needs the tenderness. Now, this is interesting because it does make me feel like this is somebody who is wanting to come toward you. This could be somebody also who has been single or hasn't been with somebody in a long time. So, first of all, if this is like maybe an ex or something, this could be somebody that you know hasn't really hooked up with anyone else, that hasn't been with anyone else, that's maybe been alone. This could be somebody, like I said, just in general, who hasn't been around anyone in a while. Maybe they're very selective about who they get with, and even if they may talk to people, they may not really engage physically with people very easily. They don't open up that way very easily. But yeah, this is definitely somebody who's got the desire, I think, here to make a move towards you. And I want to say, like, there's unconditional love. So this person, they care for you in a way that honors their feelings and their morality. So this is not something purely sexual or purely lustful. This is definitely somebody who's got an eye on you for deeper reasons. It's like they want to protect this connection, and they're looking at it from that kind of space, okay? So with that being said, what else do we need to know about this person? Period of prosperity and abundance. A wish will not be granted. Okay, so one thing I will say about this person is they could be a little bit self-protective. Now, this could be somebody who has built themselves a very stable existence, or they're on that pathway and they may be very afraid to step out of the boundaries, especially if maybe they had previous experiences, that could be playing into it. I do feel like they are a little bit afraid that they won't get what they want with you. They could be intimidated by you. They could be fearful again. Maybe they're afraid because everything else in their life is going well. So they're like a little bit afraid to get hurt in the love department. I feel like here, this is somebody who wants to build something lasting. So the type of person that's looking at you, they're the person that, again, isn't looking for something like just to fulfill a lust-based need. This is somebody who's looking for like a life partner or somebody very serious, like somebody that would be there with them through thick and thin. And I do think that they're a little bit apprehensive. Maybe they're afraid that if they were to approach you, they won't get what they want. Even in an ex situation, maybe it's like they're afraid that you wouldn't take them back. They're afraid that, something will happen here. We have temporary situation as well as a man card here, and it says door. Opportunities are waiting for you. I want to read a little bit more actually about this temporary situation. Like, what is that about? Because I think that needs a little bit more attention. What is about this temporary situation? I know that this person doesn't want temporary situations. I can tell you that. Yes, okay. They don't want to give. They don't want to open up if they don't think that there's something for sure. So this person could be watching you and seeing if you're open and receptive to their love. Because this is a person, like I said, who doesn't want to just open up their heart. Like they want to take a risk, but they're a little bit afraid here. But with the heart and the lilies, yeah, this isn't a person with temporary love on their mind. They're not looking for temporary gratification. They're looking for something very fulfilling for a long time. The lilies can represent like maturity, right? And so we have like basically love that's mature. And so yeah, that's where this person's coming from. They want something lasting. They're not in it for looks. They're not in it for, like I said, lust or temporary pleasures. It's like they want to open the door to where they're going to get something that they can build on. And it's like they want to, and so let me just ask actually, because I'm kind of curious, like what do they want from group number one? Like what are they hoping for? This could be about more social contact here, seeing you more. With the garden, this can be like parties. This could be about building friendship and seeing where things go. This is somebody who's trying to make a social connection with you. They're hoping to make a social connection. They're hoping to build friendship. And yeah, like I said, this is a person who wants to base relationship on friendship, on relationship, on loyalty. And it's like they want to, this could also be somebody who wants to show you loyalty, who wants to be a friend, who wants to be there for you in some way. So this person has very good intentions. Definitely. No doubt about it. Let me see. Is there anything additional we need to know about this person for group number 1? Any additional messages? Okay. So we've got the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Devil, and the 10 of Swords. I do feel as if this person, while they have good intentions, they may have a bit of a trickiness to them because they are dealing with certain fears. And I think that they still are needing to level up a little bit to get comfortable in themselves. And maybe this is what will help, like talking and building a friendship and giving them space to learn to trust you and to open up to you. Maybe this isn't somebody, like I said, who's just going to just jump at something. Like they don't just jump at people because they need to know that this person's a good choice, and it's not, they already see you as a good choice, right? They already see the possibilities with you, but I think that they need to know that you're a safe person is what I'm saying. And so it may be about just building up trust with them a little bit here. And again, even if this is a past partner who still loves you, who cares about you, who wants to be with you, again, maybe it's like they want to approach things from a safe way. And maybe it's not even to necessarily save themselves, but you also. They want to make sure, because I do feel, like I said, this person's intentions are very, very honest and very real. Like they're not trying to get something for themselves. And again, there's this unconditional love there at the basis of everything, and that's how they love in general. Like that's the kind of person that they are. But yeah, I kind of feel here that they're still trying to discover a truth. Maybe they're waiting for you to say the right thing so that they know, or there's a certain action that they're waiting for, or like that light bulb moment or that signal for them to make a move. But I do feel like this person is afraid of getting hurt, or, there being pain involved. And what's your advice? We have the Knight of Cups here and the 5 of Swords. Interesting. The 9 of Wands. And 3 of Pentacles. Well, I guess it depends on the scenario you find yourself in with this person. Like maybe you've already recognized who this is. Maybe it's your previous partner, or it's been somebody you've had an off and on with, or maybe it's somebody. But your advice, I guess, is to take things slowly. I would say 3 of Pentacles, indicates like teamwork, cooperation, but also with the 5 of Swords here, I would say, well, obviously, with the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords, I would say that rather than getting into bickering or getting up in arms about something, this may be about teamwork. So maybe it's like, for instance, if you expect somebody to be the same as you, like to just trust or whatever, then maybe this isn't the person for you. Like maybe you're better off looking elsewhere, like, because I think this person needs extra reassurance, and that can be worth it in certain situations. Some of you will be like, yeah, okay, I'll definitely be there for them, and I'll show loyalty and, be a friend to them, and it will build up from there. Others of you may be like, yeah, that's not my deal, screw them, and you'll just want to move on, and I'm sure I'll see that in the comments too. Your advice, I guess, is to do what's best for you at the end of the day. You know, if you don't want to wait for somebody to warm up to you to where they can open up and, you know what I mean, then perhaps it's going to be the type of thing where you want to move, you know, away from this and look for other people. But if you have the patience, I would say to continue building this, you know. And for some of you too, if this is somebody you've had past arguments with, or there's been problems in the past, this could be about taking it slow and letting them prove themselves, but also you proving yourself as well, finding common ground and working through the differences. So it may be different for different people, obviously, but that's who has an eye on you. That's who has an eye on you. It's definitely somebody with romantic feelings who has great affection for you, who may be a little bit, you know, learning about, they want to get to know you. Again, that's their intention here. They want to get closer. And again, there is unconditional love here. I do think that there are fears, and they want to have, like, this person, like I said, is very important for them to have a solid foundation, for them to feel safe. And it may be hard for them to come out of their comfort zone for whatever reason. Due to the past, whether it's, you know, something to do with you or not to do with you. But there could be apprehension, you know, just because of that. Anyway, but that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I really do hope this is a helpful reading. It's a pleasure to read for you, and I hope that this finds you well. I hope you're happy and healthy. And if you want a personal reading, you know, I still do those on Etsy. So you can always go there and, you know, join here as a member if you'd like some additional content. And lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. If you chose group number 2 here with the Rhodonite, this is your reading. So Rhodonite represents forgiveness, self-love, love in general, I think, and also forgiveness, and so on and so forth. So let's see what comes through in the cards for you guys. So we've got the Sage here. So who has got an eye on you? Got the Six of Pentacles. And oh, and healing, by the way, Rhodonite. Sorry, healing. Let's see. We've got reshape. Let me actually move these. Sorry. I still am like getting used to this different setup and like getting things on focus because I got a different camera stand a while back. And let's see here. Okay, so I have a few things. Two different stories, but honestly, I feel like for most of you, the person who has their eye on you, this could be somebody who wants to literally pay you back, like financially, as in, this could be somebody whom you had something. So this is very specific for some of you. Just, and hear me out if this isn't fit, but this could be somebody who actually wants to pay you back or repay a kindness, but there may actually be a monetary paying you back. Like perhaps they feel like they owe you something monetarily. So that could be part of it. But no, generally, actually, this person, they're an innocent. Okay, here we have a stoat, number 1, and let's see here. It says here, stoat appears in her pretty white coat, reminding us of fresh fallen snow's purity. You carry the same purity within you. It's original. Sorry, I said unoriginal. It's an original, untouched, one-of-a-kind soul purity that cannot be damaged or extinguished. While many around the world want to shout about original sin, condemning human nature as inferior, and the truth is that your soul is unblemished, gorgeous, and utterly sublime, just like our friend's brilliant white coat. There is no mistake, no error, no sin, or wrong that cannot be submerged into source and remembered back to its original pure and magical state. Love dissolves all things unlike itself, so choose to see with loving eyes of a new parent. Gaze at your own life with captivation and wonder. Now is the time to don your own energetic white coat, take Stoat's hand, and remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. Now, this is a very interesting card here because, first of all, it tells me that the person who's got their eye on you, they come from a place of innocence. The other part, though, is that this could be because of Rhodonite's like kind of connection to forgiveness and through healing. I feel like this person could be wanting to heal a connection between the two of you. Now, what's interesting is that we also have the Sage here, and the Sage, you know, that's connected to wisdom. And so this could be somebody who's had an epiphany. we have even down here in these tarot cards, which I guess you can't really see that well, sorry. You can't see the names of them. But we have this idea of perhaps forgiveness or a second chance here. And so it's like they want to fight for the connection, or they want to fight for your attention. So yeah, I'm really positive that for like 90% of you, this is a friendship or a past relationship. It doesn't have to be a friend. It could be romantic. But I feel like this is somebody from your past, or somebody where there was an issue in the past with them. So with the sage, it says here, the sage retreats to a place where they can absorb the learnings made on journeys undertaken. They are ready for the seekers who will open their hearts and minds to the possibilities that come from a willingness to live the truth. Okay? And this can be about taking time out for yourself, retreating from a situation, or getting away. And so this could be somebody, like I said, who has, it's like you've had a pause between the two of you. Even if it was amiable, maybe it wasn't like, you know, a fight or a draw, like a brawl, or, you know, like some kind of drama. But it could be that this person has had, you know, wisdom come to them in absence. And even if, like I said, maybe it's somebody who pulled away from a connection and is reassessing it and kind of sees things a bit differently. Sometimes too, it's like people have their own healing journeys to go on. And I want to say the good thing I said about this person is that they come from a pure place. They come from innocence. They don't have nasty eyes on you. This isn't like bad eyes, or, you know, somebody with a bad intention, jealousy, things like that. This is somebody who wants to approach you with love, with kindness, with joy. Somebody who wants to, I feel like this person, they want to make an emotional impact on you. They want to make a new impression on you even, is what I'm getting. So let me find out a little bit more about what their intentions are. Yeah, look at this, dog, bouquet, and mice. So interestingly enough, we have like, I feel like they want to fix the fraying of any sort of issue between the two of you. Like if you feel like this relationship has faced like kind of a nibbling away, it's like maybe it's like pulling away contact, or like contact going down. Maybe they feel like your relationship or whatever is dwindling. Maybe you haven't been talking a lot lately, or there's just been a lot coming up that kind of interferes with it. This is a person who wants to show appreciation or loyalty to you. That's their intention, to show loyalty. Because that's the thing. I feel like, and that's why I wonder, for some of you, this may not be this may be like where it's amiable. It's not, there's nothing wrong with you guys. It's not like you're fighting or pissed off at each other, but it may be that like naturally life's been pulling you in different directions. And it's like, hey, I want to show that I care. I want to show that this person means something to me. They also could be coming at you with fresh insights as well. So I feel like you could expect someone to make a reappearance. And again, like I said, it may not be that they even have this could be like that high school friend that, you just haven't spoken to in a while, and they're really sensing, gosh darn it, I really appreciated that person's friendship, and like I hate that we're not talking very much anymore because life's pulled us in different directions. You know what I'm saying? That it's that kind of energy. We have here success with the key. We have Libra here, by the way. So in terms of signs, there's one right there, if possibly. But Libra also centers on agreements and collaboration and friendship and love, sometimes too, of course, relationships in general, and balance. And here with success, this is a person, maybe they want to offer you something. Maybe it's like I said, I do kind of wonder if some of you, it's like this person wants to repay you for something. Maybe you've done an act of kindness and it's like they want to share that success with you. And you're going to find out that they're going to be like, hey, I'm doing really well. Some of you may get that message, from somebody that like they send you something even. Like maybe for some of you, they'll even send you a monetary gift or like a gift card or, some sort of something. Because they want to show like appreciation. Peppermint actually can indicate rapid progress, a quick return, or an increase in positive energies. And if you're seeking an answer, it's a loud and firm yes. Make sure you are directing all your energy and attention to the task at hand. And if you are in a relationship, try to do more activities with that person that pleases them. See, I told you. That's so funny. I love this deck. That's why I use it in like all my 6-month readings, the Green Witch Oracle. It's always on point. That's exactly the message I was getting. That like, yeah, it's like somebody who has around you because it's like they appreciate you and they don't want anything to happen or disturb your relationship. And it's like they want to go out again. It's kind of like lately I've been looking at my son and he's getting bigger and he's like 12 this year. And I'm just like, man, he's always like kind of doing his own thing. I'm kind of working a lot. And I'm like, I really just want to go out and spend more time with him individually. And, you know, maybe take him out like, you know, to lunch or something and, you know, take him shopping or something, get him something cool and just talk and spend time with him because I realize that he's growing so fast. And, you know, and that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. It's like somebody who's noticing you, they know your value and they want to be more in contact with you. They want to nurture a friendship or, you know, to repay in some way. And they think they may do it by maybe they're going to invite you out or something, or they're going to, they want to like, you know, make a gesture, I guess is what I would expect. I would expect for you guys to get a gesture from this person of appreciation. And for many of you, this could be like somehow monetary or a gift or something like that. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. Let me see if I can get any additional information. Any additional information for group number 2? Climbing towards success. Again, this is a person who wants to make sure that you guys have a path towards success, that you have oh, we need to defend. Okay, let's see here. Yes, I'm telling you, this is a person who wants to defend the relationship in some way. They want to make sure that it stays on track, that nothing impedes upon it. And with a wedge, it says someone's trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. They may feel like things have been coming between the two of you. That, again, it doesn't have to be another person. Maybe for some of you, definitely. You know, maybe there is another person involved. That could be. But I think for a lot of you, this is just like, you know, they see things are getting thinner between the two of you. It's like and they don't want to lose because they really care about you. Spiritual love. You guys may be like soulmates to this person, right? And also, look at this. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Now here, for some of you, there may be an actual person involved, okay? I can't ignore that because obviously Spirit's really pushing it. I don't want you to worry about it. You guys will know about this most likely, by the way, if this is your scenario. So what about this gossip and everything and this wedge? Well, for some of you, maybe they're trying to secure secrets. I don't know. But let me see here. You know what's funny, actually, is that they may have had somebody else that they've chosen, or they've been hanging around, and it could be somebody that's just low vibes. Like they gossip, they aren't faithful, they aren't, you know, a good person to be around. And I do kind of feel like maybe they see more perspective with you. This could be a person who's, yeah, realizing how much you were a good friend or how much you were around. There also could be, of course, a fear. If you do have another person next to you, this person could be really worried about what they're saying about them to you. You know what I mean? If you have like some people between you, and maybe if there's some gossips going around and stuff, that could be affecting them. They want to like kind of make a gesture so that you see them. And again, the Sage here, like I said, it feels like there's some sort of wisdom involved in this. Like, and again, it's a wisdom that comes after a period of silence or something. And yeah, so that's what I'm getting. This is a very interesting reading. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting this message, I suppose, but I hope that it was helpful. I hope it was insightful. I'll be curious to see how it pans out for you guys, but I wish you the very, very best. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. I know I mentioned in the intro, but I've had kind of a rough summer, and that's why I've been really quiet. Just a lot of like family health stuff going on. My grandfather passed away, and it was just like, I don't know, I've just like been feeling down, I guess, you know? just like overtaken by other things and other, I don't know, just life, I guess. But I'm glad you guys are still here, and I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video, okay? Take care and lots of love. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. So if you chose group number 3 here with the clear quartz, this is your reading. Now, one of the interesting things about clear quartz is that it's programmable, which may mean that the person that is having their eyes on you is still in an impressionable stage. But let's find out a little bit more about who this is and what they're thinking. So we have number 20, the gardener, as your first card here. Okay, we've also got the star and the king of pentacles. Now the star, excuse me. The star can represent something new. So it does make me kind of feel, now it's also healing, so is clear quartz in some way. We have leveling up. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is somebody that is thinking about making a move towards you. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started. So we have the giraffe with a risk, and I want to go ahead and like look at that card a little bit deeper. So giraffe, it says, it's time to stick your neck out. This is a moment when you can see things others cannot, and also reach them. It's time to take the risk. This isn't a strutting lion moment or a fierce takedown by a wolf. This is a gentle reaching into your full capacity. Allow yourself to be seen, to take the risk, to dare to fail, reach. The opportunity is ripe for the picking, and Giraffe has come to encourage you to fully embody your abilities, reaching all the way for what you want. Even if the outcome you hope for evades your grasp, you will grab onto a new branch, achieve new heights, and gain perspectives previously unavailable. Now, when we're talking about taking a risk, and when we have leveling up here with 1144, wow. So this person, they want to cultivate something. They're wanting to kind of start something here. Like I told you, I feel like this person wants to act on something. Who has their eye on you? This is somebody who really enjoys your presence. This is somebody who could be even enamored by you, and it's like maybe at that point in a relationship where everything's full of possibility, hope, and I think they've got stars in their eyes for you, to be honest. Now, we also have that gardener card, which is number 20. And it says here, you can expect a good harvest if you put in the work. If not, then you better start looking at how you can improve next time. People, relationships, and you all need multifaceted attention to grow. The gardener does not always work according to original plans. They are prepared to change, move, and adapt and align with the seasons, events, and challenges that the world presents. And yeah, this is a person who wants to shift and change something here. It's like they want to grow. Now, for some of you, this could be a current partner who wants to take your relationship up to the next level. They're ready to kind of stick their neck out. They're ready to kind of create a new chapter. Even think about clear quartz and that energy of freshness and newness. Now, for others of you, this could be somebody who has their eye on you in a romantic sense, like, you know, crushing on you as an example, and they want to establish something more. They want to tend to this a little bit more and see what happens. So yeah, the person who has their eye on you is definitely somebody who looks at you very fondly, who doesn't have, I don't see any baggage here or any issue. I feel like mostly they're wanting to come toward you, okay, with good intentions. Tell me more. You will be shown the way. This could be somebody who really likes to follow their intuition. And that's like, we have March here, so this person could be born in March, or there could be something significant in the month of March. But I was going to say here, with you'll be shown the way, this is a person, yeah, who waits for the right moment, and then they take that risk. They were just waiting for, like, I guess, an ideal moment to do something. For some of you, I don't know, this could even be a proposal of some kind. We have time to go out and have fun. So again, if this is a newer connection, this is a person who maybe wants to ask you out, to go out and have more fun together, to do more things together. They're looking maybe for that opportunity. We have climbing towards success. So again, this is somebody who's looking to grow with you. Think about the gardener too. It's like they're cultivating things. They put in the work and the effort to get what they want, to get a fruitful harvest. We've got sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. This is like full and brimming of like possibility. Like this is a person who really sees a lot of potential in you. Let me see here. Anything else additional? I think I don't have anything else additional in that regard. Let me see a little bit more here. Oops. Oh my goodness, I just got third house. It fell on the floor accidentally. Whoops, it just went flying out. So look at that. Third house is connected to the planet Mercury, Gemini, perhaps as well. But this can talk about social media. This can talk about dating, meeting people, talking, work, etc., collaborations, being social. So this is a person who maybe is in your sphere. We have visualization. So one thing I will say is that this person's, I think, really visualizing each and every step. Like they are the person who's like waiting for the right moment to strike. And it's like they're trying to make these moments happen between the two of you, if that makes sense. With visualization, it says here, the time is approaching when you will receive what it is you have dreamed of, so be ready. The answer is yes to questions, and perhaps with added dimensions you hadn't really thought of before. Goal planning and setting, checking in, resolutions, and reorganizations will all benefit from Petunia. This flower helps you to see what is possible, and then extend to even higher and bigger possibilities. Psychic abilities, messages, and readings are all indicated, and you might find yourself exploring these skills and gifts yourself with positive outcomes. That's interesting because this person may be watching pick a cards about you, or they may have like wanted to consult like some sort of intuitive person about you as well. But it's funny because it's like definitely showing somebody who's visualizing being with you, that's visualizing, they may even be going quite far with some things, like where they're visualizing, you know, the full potential of things. Because look at that we have like a whole family here. So maybe they're even visualizing what life would be like with you. So I would say they're pretty romantic. That makes sense of the Knight of Cups here. I think that they're kind of looking at this from that kind of perspective. Anything else additional about this person? We've got the Ascendant. That's the physical body. So again, this person may be wanting to see you physically. That could be a signal here. Also, let's see what else here. They may be wanting to meet in person. If it's somebody you've been talking to online. We have innocence here. So this person has an innocence with this. And that makes sense with clear quartz because this is like free of damage. It's very pure kind of stone. And so it's like this person's very impressionable about you. They're very innocent when it comes to you. They are looking at you with, like I said, stars in their eyes. And even think about the King of Pentacles. They're already thinking like big things, perhaps like security and stability and all these sorts of things. So yeah, I think that's where that person's coming from in regards to that. Now, let me see here. Sorry, my chair is so annoying. It makes noise like every dang move I make. It's frustrating, but that's okay. What are their intentions at this time? Anything more about their intentions? Okay, so again, they're looking for the right time to strike or to make a move. And when they make a move, they want to do it with like solidity. They want to like, okay, so first, let's just say, for instance, you know this person online. They want to come to you and like surprise you with like, I'm coming to town. Or if it's somebody whom you already know, it's like they want to kind of like present you with a gift or something, possibly as well. But the moon here, it's like, I think this really plays on the intuition. Sometimes the moon can represent like somebody who's a bit unclear. Maybe they are a bit unclear, or like, you know, there's a little bit of shyness here in terms of approaching you, but I think that they want to. I feel more so they're just waiting for the right timing, when like they want to strike when it's right, and they're thinking about how to, you know, kind of do this. Maybe there's a little bit of intimidation because they've got you on quite a pedestal, so they're afraid of rejection perhaps, or something. Maybe that, but that would be the most of it, to be honest. It's nothing negative. It's nothing, sometimes, like I said, the moon can be a bit tricky, but in this scenario, with all the cards that we've seen, I don't feel like it's anything deceptive that can come from the moon. I think it's more so, like I said, more connected to the intuition, their feeling, and all of that. Now, what can group number 3 expect from this person in the near future? Because that's where I'm curious. What can they expect from them in the near future? There could be compliments. Okay, let's see here. Like I said, I think that they're going to give you a gesture. This is going to be a gesture where their actions speak louder than their words. This is not a person who's going to tell you something. They're going to show you something, or they're going to do something. Okay? So their action will not come from like, oh, I have such a crush on you, let's be together, or something, you know? It's going to be more along the lines of like, they're going to show you that they care. Maybe they'll get you a gift, or they'll send you a package, or they'll say, hey, I got tickets or something to come see you, or hey, do you want to go on this date, or do you want to go out? This is the kind of, you're going to know it. You'll see their fruit by their actions, basically is what I'm saying. And they're going to present you like with something where, again, the actions speak louder than their words. So pay attention, because if you're a person whose love language is like, you know, speech and all that stuff and like communication, you may miss this big sign where they're like showing their appreciation for you and trying to show you a gesture. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I chose group number 3. Wow, I really like this one. So good luck with this. If you want to, you know, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of it. Do you know who this is? Maybe you don't yet. Maybe this is an energy that will be coming in soon, but I hope that you enjoyed this. I wish you the very best as always, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care, okay? Bye-bye. Hello, my friends that choose group number 4, the last group here. So you've chosen the teapot here. Makes you think of that slang term of, you know, the tea and stuff. So let's just see what comes out here. So I'll set that right there, and we will get into your reading. So we have number 19, the child. This could be the person who has their eye on you, could be somebody younger than you, or somebody that's youthful in nature. We do have the 5 of Swords here. Oh wait, never mind, sorry. This is for the other part. Sorry, I'm stupid. We have the 5 of Wands here, sorry. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. We also have perspective, choices, and these ones. So these cards down here, sorry, that's why I was like, uh-oh, because I realized I grabbed like the wrong ones, because I asked like about intentions and stuff like that down here, and this is more for describing. Okay, so we've got the child. Like I said, this could be a youthful energy, could be somebody that's quite innocent. This also could signify somebody who's newer to your life, or that you don't know very well even. Maybe it's like you don't know them for a very long time. It can show us innocence and purity, a way of lightness and trust that is an excellent foundation to emulate. So, of course, there can be, sorry, there can be sometimes a little bit of immaturity to this person, or on the negative side as well. I noticed that there's a 5 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. This could be somebody who sees you a little bit as a competition, I'll be honest. And this is somebody I feel like who's trying to make up their mind about you. Now, let's say for instance at work you've got somebody that you don't know very well, maybe, or there's somebody younger than you. This could be somebody that's looking at you and thinking about, maybe they're a little bit of the one who likes to shine a lot and be seen as like the best in the eyes of superiors. Maybe they like to shine and stuff, and it's like perhaps in some way it's you know, maybe there's they feel a little bit of competition from you on some level. Okay. Now with the 5 of Swords here, what are their intentions? Hierophant and the Sun. Well, okay, I will say that for some of you, if this is like a work scenario, maybe you've had, okay, so if you have had a situation in your job or something, or in, you know, this kind of atmosphere where perhaps it's like, you know, maybe who this is, it could be that this person wants to make sure that they're seen by all as the best. And let me just see. Does this person, I guess I want to ask something here. Does this person have good intentions for group number 4? Are there good intentions here? Because, I mean, the child could be like a few different things. It could be immaturity. Good intentions. Okay, they're undecided, okay? They don't know what their intentions are. And their intentions could fluctuate based on getting what they want, okay? So their perspective may change based on how they're feeling at the moment as to whether you're a threat or not. Okay, so I would say that's untrustworthy, to be honest, because I would say that you can't really trust this person because at the end of the day, they're going to do what's best for them. So if they can throw your ass under the bus, they will, to save themselves, to look good in the eyes of superiors, okay? So I'd probably watch out for this person, to be honest, because I think at the end of the day, they're not going to be your friend because they feel like they want to please or they want to impress, and if they can redirect that towards themselves, even at the risk of like hurting you, they're not going to care that much because they don't want to be cut. As an example, maybe they don't want to get fired, or they don't want to be let go, or they don't want to have problems or barriers at work, okay? They don't want to create any problems for themselves. So like I said, this is a little bit tricky because I think that this person, it's like, and why are they looking at you though? Like, I don't understand. So why do they have their eye on them? Like, why? Oh my God, the same cards came out, but in a different order. Well, so this could talk about you being a choice for something. They may have heard something behind the scenes from other people. Maybe it's like you're being considered for something at work, as an example, and they're like, Or maybe they hear somebody talking about you positively, and they're a little bit like, that may be making them feel insecure or something. Sometimes there are things going on behind the scenes we don't know about, you know what I mean? Where people might be talking about us and we don't even know it. But I would say that people are talking about you in a positive way, to be honest. Okay, we have watermelon, fertility. So look at that. We have the sign of Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, which is about shining, and about authority, about ruling, as an example. Leadership is another thing there. So it could be that leadership's noticing your potential, and they're starting to feel a little bit threatened by that. Okay, so let me read this passion card. I'm kind of curious as to what this is going to say. Passion. It says here, there's a new possibility for a romance, even a new relationship. Improvements are also possible within existing relationships with a deepening and sharing of feelings for each other. Red flare water lily also connects us with passion in other forms, including pursuits, work and projects which set a spark in your soul. You may find a new passion or a new perspective in an existing passion, which changes your position. This could mean a hobby turning into a career, or a cause or a project you are part of benefiting favorably in some way. This is not the time to hold back or remain quiet. Speak up, do what it is that makes you feel strongly and makes your desires realities. Sorry, I'm like not the best reader today. I feel really bad. I've been bad about it. Trust can be tested, and perhaps not everyone will share your energy for the focus of your passion. That's the thing. I feel like there could be somebody else who sees somebody's passion for you and is a little bit like detracting from that because it takes away from them. Okay? That's the thing. It's like somebody's seeing, and there could even be romantic stuff involved. It did talk about romance. So it could be like maybe there's somebody at work that has a crush on you and they're like, I don't like that at all because I'm the hot one at work. I don't know. It seems so immature, but then again, we've got the child. And I kind of feel like this person's energy isn't the most mature, is what I'm getting. So regardless, like I said, this is a person I think who is looking at you as a competition a little bit. And this is the type of person who, when they hear so if somebody says something positive about you, they take it as like almost a direct offense. Because of, and maybe that's where that Leo stuff comes in. Sometimes Leo, and I'm a Leo rising, by the way, I'm not shit talking Leos. My mom's a Leo sun, my son's a Leo moon, my dad's a Leo moon. I mean, I've got a lot of Leos in my life. And, but on the negative side, they can be a little bit egotistical. And when they don't feel like eyes are on them, it's like they take it as a direct offense. And so what I'm saying, I guess, here is that this person, it's like, I think that probably they heard somebody else talking about you, maybe a potential, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm really liking working with so-and-so. So-and-so's got a lot of potential here. I think so-and-so could go far. They're already taking that as a direct, insult to them, where they're like, oh, because they can't, maybe they don't comprehend that you can like more than one person, or there could be more than one talented person. It's like they got to be the one. Okay, so what are their, I don't know, what can we expect from this person in the future? I guess is what I want to ask. What can we expect? Nothing really, like, you're not a threat by this person, to be honest, so that's good. I don't feel like that they have a lot of power, to be honest. They may also get past this and move on. Now, for some of you, this person may actually leave your workplace or leave your school or whatever it may be. They may actually decide to move on and test their luck elsewhere. And so you won't even have to, deal with them very much. I would say in the next 6 months even. Now, for others of you, I think this person could gain a different perspective, hopefully, but it may take some time. I do feel like this situation will iron itself out. Maybe they'll move on past it. If they, sometimes with the child energy too, think about children, they don't have strong focus for a long time. So they this could be temporary. It could be like they're noticing you because it was just relevant now, but they're just going to move on to other things, you know what I mean, and move on to the next thing. Anything here else? I don't think they have a whole lot of power anyway. Look at too much concern with sexual matters. Interesting. Well, that could indicate that the person gets drawn away by something else that kind of heightens their interest. And for others of you, this person could gain new perspectives on you, especially if you treat them kindly and they see that you're not a threat. If you want to maintain good relationships at work, I would say try to be amiable to others. You know what I mean? Don't be like haughty or stuck up or anything like that. For some of you, this really will be a temporary situation. This person isn't going to keep this up. They're eventually going to, especially if you're new to somewhere, this could be that person checking you out. Like, that's got their eyes on you. If you started something recently, like a new job or something, this could be that person like checking you out and seeing if you're competition and they're actually going to grow to like you. Okay. Now, the other thing too is that I feel you guys are going to get some sort of recognition at work soon. Okay. And it's going to be whether this person likes it or not. So their opinions, their thoughts are not more powerful than your success. Okay. And your potential. So I want you to remember that. I don't want you to be afraid of this person because this person at the end of the day is nobody in the whole grand scheme of things in terms of your success. Okay, so don't worry about this person. They're not going to slander you to like no end and then you're going to be screwed or disliked. Okay, they're not that powerful. This is just like a little bit of like silly stuff, I would say. Nothing powerful. And I think that you'll find that you'll come ahead. And anyway, any sort of efforts that they would make wouldn't be good for them. I think for a lot of you, like I said, I think this person, if you're especially in the scenarios where you're new or something, and maybe they're just getting to know you or something, I would say that we'll see more development here where they'll, feel good. And then for others of you, like I said, I think you're just going to come out on top anyway. So what a positive, cool reading. Very interesting. And hopefully this, was helpful for you. If it didn't resonate, keep your eyes open because this could be something that's coming up, So just keep that in mind. But I wish you the very, very best, you guys. Have a beautiful and blessed day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video.